Hi, today we're going to talk about the brain. This is actually a three-part series. I'm going to talk about the three essential parts of our brain. And when you understand how these three parts work, you'll understand why you often have many conflicts between your physical desires, your emotional needs, your intellectual awareness, and your spiritual desires. So let's start with the first part of the brain. Put your hand here at the back of your head. This part in Hebrew is called your oref. It is fully developed when a baby is 6 months in utero, back here. It controls all of our physical needs. What are our physical needs? They're the need for touch, the need for air, for water, for food, for cuddling. These are our physical needs. The oref, this part of the brain, very interestingly enough, if you change the letters around in Hebrew, you get the word paro, Pharaoh, or pa, and parua, which means wild. It's a very wild part of our brain. Very often when I go to classes, I take a snake along with me, and I say, okay, the oref over here, which is already developed when a baby's born, is just like a snake. It has the same needs and desires and level of awareness. And when this part of the brain does not get satisfied, it does what a snake wants to do. So think what a snake would do if you would interrupt it in the middle of eating. It will attack. And think about what a snake wants in life. It wants chocolate to eat. That part of our brain wants chocolate. It wants to be fed. When it doesn't get what it wants, it has a tendency to attack people, to be very angry and attacking. This is all from this part of our brain whenever our physical needs are not satisfied. It is pompous, it's promiscuous, it's power hungry, it's prejudiced, it's narcissistic, it's totally concerned with its own needs, materialistic, it's pagan, there's no God, it's just focused on taking. That part of us is a taker. Babies are very egocentric. They need to be that way. What we don't want is to have an adult who's stuck at that level of the oref level where it just wants to take and is just focused on its physical needs. It's important to realize that we never get rid of this part of the body, and that it's not necessarily bad. It will tell us when we need to sleep and when we need to eat. That's fine. It tells us, it's always giving us cues as to what our needs are. And we need to be in touch with these needs, but we need not to let this part of our brain take over. So we want to be aware of our needs. Coming from the oref, we want to respect those needs, but not to let those needs get so powerful that we don't control our desire to overeat or to attack people or to race for the chocolate when we're upset. We want to be in control of that part of the body. So in my next lecture, I'm going to help you to get in touch with how you can be aware of these needs but not let them control your life.